Hello there, this is a review of the GAF product line. Since we haven't been able to get a chance to meet, I thought I'd run by it real quickly for you here so you had an idea and a little bit more of an explanation than just giving you a website with some pictures to look at. The GAF product line has been around for quite a few years now, and a very, very large company, the GAF. They're huge in film and adhesives, and they've taken some of those intellectual properties and developed them into this line of shingles using some of the patents that they have and adhesives. Create a very, very, very nice shingle that doesn't want to blow off. It adheres very well to itself, and as it's stacked on the roof in courses, and it has a lot of features in it that I'm just briefly going to go over. Obviously, every manufacturer has colors, and they are similar in colors. Usually the names are a little bit different. The names being different because of the maybe some copyright issues, but specifically the shingles and how they're constructed is what we're going to be considering today. Here I like to start from the back of the pamphlet that's provided, and this gives you a breakdown of how the shingles are constructed. It's a two-part shingle. Basically what we have here is a mat that is constructed of asphalt. It's got a microwave core, this white fibrous material, and that is a backbone of the shingle itself. It gives it strength and rigidity. So when there's movement in the roof later on, I don't know if you ever laid in bed at night and heard how the house will maybe creak and crack, and it's typically expansion and contraction. And this can be detrimental to a shingle movement because the granules that are embedded into the mat, or the color portion here, when they're embedded into the mat, if they get loosened up, they can fall off. And that's actually what is protecting the shingle. The shingle coloring are these granules, and they're embedded into this mat, and it protects it from the UV rays of the sun. So if these granules become loosened and fall off, then that's what makes a roof life premature and go bad. Here in this particular construction, you see that the granules are embedded into a mat. We've got the mat here, and the unique feature about this particular shingle, they use the patented Park DuraGrip adhesive. Is a dotted line underneath here of adhesives, so that when this lays up on top of the shingle above it, it sticks down and it just will not lift up. Illustrating this as being a shingle right here. And if we turn it like this, that adhesive would be on the underside, and it sticks down to the shingle below it. What happens is when the wind catches the edge of a roof, sometimes it can lift it up. Lifting it up sometimes will catch wind, become a sail, and then rip completely off. And that's what we don't want to do. This particular shingle with that DuraGrip adhesive, man, I tell you what, it stays down and it doesn't lift up. Having the process repeated on the upper laminated portion, you have the same features, but with these little not dog legs, but little legs coming down. And when they marry the two together, that's what you have right here. What they have is a little bit of coloring, maybe at the headlamp, a darkening right at the top, with maybe a little flash color on these legs here. And then you end up with an interruption in that dark with these legs coming down, and it gives it high definition, or separation of the two products laminated together. and it creates a tricking of the eye to make the shingle that it looks a lot thicker than what it is, with the shadowing and the drops and the coloring variation. It gives it somewhat of a cedar shake look in this particular example of the color. So that's a little bit about the high definition shingle. It comes with an option of some warranties that we'll discuss later if that's what you're interested in. The next particular shingle, it's the Timberline HD, which stands for high definition. In the Timberline series shingle that we're talking about here, it also comes in the Ultra, which is a little bit thicker. Same colors are available, but the Ultra is going to be about 53% thicker than the standard architectural shingle. So it's got a little bit more mass to it, a little more weight to it, a little more thickness, and when you look at the shingle from the ground, it will look just a little bit heavier. So the Timberline series is a very, very, very popular shingle. Extremely popular. A lot of people use it, and it's probably arguably the best seller in the re-roofing market today. The step up from there would be what we call the GAF Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon has a feature about it, a pattern about it that creates a very, very thick shingle. It has some features about it that give it a really, really, really a good application, a roofing system. It's got a heavier headlamp, a little more exposure. It's run at 5 inches to the weather, and it can also, as it's laid up, expose the shingle 10 inches. So it kind of creates a wood shingle effect that was run years ago. Not the shakes, but the cedar shingles that will run at 5 inches to the weather. With the shadowing and everything about it, it's a really attractive roof. I'm going to open this brochure up so you can see again how it's constructed. It has 3 layers of DuraGrip adhesive, and it's a double laminated shingle. In other words, it's stacked on itself. A very, very heavy shingle, a little harder to work with. The colors as I fade back are the slate, very, very pretty, charcoal, very rich looking, and then the shake wood. Similar shingle, if you want to go something a little bit thicker, is going to be the Grand Canyon. Again, it's similar in this same application and design, but even thicker. The shingle has a tri-laminate thickness to it, which creates probably one of the thickest shingles on the market today. And when I say thick, I mean, pardon me here, let me get this unfolded. I mean, it is just super, super thick. It's very, very heavy. One of the most popular colors is the Storm Cloud Gray, which goes with any kind of house that has gray tones to it, beige tones to it. It even got kind of a bluish hue to it with the right color house and color trim. The Stonewood, very, very popular. And then I don't think we got the Mesa here. I don't see it listed there. But and then another color that is featured on that is the Mission Brown. As you can see, that it's very variegated. Looks great on a steep shake roof. Desired shake roof when you're replacing the shake roof. Very attractive. Looks like an older shake roof. This is the Grand Canyon, and then as you can see with the thickness, it does raise the price. Labor is about the same between the Canyon and the Sequoia. And last of all, here this, what I think is probably one of the nicest designs created by GAF and any of the market manufacturers. It's called the Woodlands, or Woodland, excuse me. The Woodland is what they do is they've taken a desirable stagger type look, and they've created a shingle that looks like an old wood shingle roof with a 1 inch or 1.5 inches, maybe a 2-inch drop. I've got pictures of this type of application in cedar shakes. If you'd like to see them, please let me know. But this particular shingle is an absolutely beautiful application on a steep roof. It does come in a variety of colors, and as you focus in here, you can see that particular color there, the castle wood. As I open up the flyer, apologize for the shine here. Get rid of that. Go here. Focus in on that. I like this shingle a lot. I really like it a lot. And well, I got that glare here. Let me see if I can get rid of that first. The Woodlands made by GAF. The cedar wood, Abbey they call it. Canterbury. Tuscan. Woodbury. Castlewood. Very thick triple matte, highlighted in the actual shingle is, I'll point this out to you. It's got a little added shadowing to it to make it pop out of you. And that black is on all of the shingles. And then they've got the different colors on top of it. And what that does is it gives it that thicker pop. And as you can see with the drop down here, we call that a stagger in the industry. It creates a unique look. Very, oh shoot, I don't know if you want to say European cottage type. Not sure what the architects would really call that. Anyway, wonderful series of shingles. GAF has quite a few more, but not as popular. I think this is going to be an awesome product line once we start to get it out there and people see it. Anyway, I would love to review this in more detail if you'd like. It gives you a variety of what we're offering. And sorry for the shaking around a little bit. This is just sitting here in my office holding an iPod or iPad, whatever you call these goofy things, and just trying to help you out understand a little bit more. You know my number. Push your phone call if you want to talk more about this. Bye-bye.